Jess here with your August 2020 reading. Don't forget that you can check your sun, moon, rising, stellium, Venus, Mars, all those signs, especially if it doesn't resonate with this one, because perhaps there is another energy, another place in your chart that will resonate with you. I forgot to read the quote last time, and so the quote for this month is, "What we hope ever to do with ease, we must first learn to do with diligence," by Samuel Johnson. So I will leave you with that while I start to shuffle for your reading, and I'll meet you there. Sagittarius. Okay. Something is coming around again for you, Sagittarius, with this second chance here. And for some of you guys, I don't set out for this to be a love reading. So some of you guys, this could be love, but others of you guys, this is going to be another opportunity, a work situation, something that you thought was kind of buried in the past is coming back. I wanted to say to haunt you, but I don't actually, this is actually really good energy. This is like actually really, really amazing. You guys have undergone some kind of transformation. There's something that, again, I feel like you guys kind of put to bed. You buried it in the past, and it's just kind of coming back up. Some of you guys are feeling isolated. I mean, everyone, this keeps coming up in readings, and it's just kind of, I feel redundant saying it, like, oh, you feel isolated. Like, everyone feels isolated. But I do feel that you have taken that opportunity to do some kind of, I feel like, of course, it's such a Sagittarius thing to do, but you guys are probably developing yourself in some way, like you're doing some kind of skill. I feel like you guys took a chance, take a chance on me. No, taking a chance on like, or taking this chance to do some deep diving, like of your own internal psyche. 22 is a master number, so I feel like a lot of you guys are becoming masterful possibly in something. What you guys are leaving in the past is some kind of stagnancy. I feel like, you know, you are a fire sign. You're a mutable fire sign. You like to get out there. You like to, you know, be movers and shakers and doing things. And so you're leaving this kind of stagnancy in the past. Also, I feel like some of you guys you're stepping off the straight and narrow in some kind of way. You have the Queen card here. Light attribute radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. And so some of you guys are in authoritative position. Excuse me, I had a hiccup. Authoritative positions where you guys are making choices or something. And so you are going to have an opportunity to make some kind of choice that's going to help people. Also, just with this lightning bolt, it's like you're gonna get the key to something. Some of you guys might even get a promotion or something this month, something that maybe you thought had fallen out of your grasp in the past. I also feel like some of you guys are leveling up in a big way, where it's like it's not just a linear line, it's like you're making some kind of jump, you know. And that just depends on like some kind of package that's being offered to you. I feel like something, you guys are going to get something tangible from someone. And I want to feel like it's a boss or like an authority figure in some way, or some kind of religious tradition. You guys are, there's something coming at you that's quite successful here. Because you have the Six of Wands. This is the victory card. This is in your near future. You're undergoing some kind of transformation. Again, I feel like you guys are it's gonna transform, and you're gonna be in the public eye in some way. Some of you, like I said, you've been feeling isolated, but it's like there is some kind of masterful thing you're doing, and you're going to be in the public eye as this queen figure here, regardless of gender, right? Radiating the regal feminine and using your benevolent authority to protect others. With the queens in the suits, it talks about like social aspects and like relational aspects. So you're being seen as some kind of social leader, some kind of, I don't know, somebody with insight, deep insight. Even with the Pluto card here as well, I'm just seeing you guys kind of shining. Yeah, and I'm going to clarify some of these energies even further, but there is someone who I feel like has been quietly watching you and wants to give you something, like wants to offer you something. And I do feel like it's in some kind of creative field with the Father of Cups, because, you know, this isn't the position of what's happening to you. You're showing up as the Mother of Pentacles. You're showing up as really, really stable this month, Sagittarius, and quite successful in some way. You're manifesting the crap out of some stuff. Like, seriously, you are. And I can't help but notice again, like, you know, you have the Mother of Pentacles, which is a queen. You have Queen here, and then she's got her little baby here, and you're like being seen as someone who's being nurturing, who's taking care of business, taking care of people in a really holistic way. So it's like you're getting the job done. You're very stable. You're very reliable, and you're also like, you have your eye on people, which Sagittarians are always good for that. So what's happening is this Father of Cups. Some of you guys, maybe there's more of a creative bent to your role, or there's something creative that you're being entrusted with. Some of you guys are being given money and trusted to do something with it. And that's exactly what you're doing. And in the long-term future, you have the Emperor. I mean, this is amazing. It's like you're just on your way to success. You're just making your merry way to success, and it's starting to take real shape for you this month. We also have, usually I've just been pulling one card, and you had two that want to come out here. And it's this hero. Every time I get this card and I start to prepare my mouth to say the word heroine, it always makes me want to say hero, like instead of hero. And it just makes me feel like such a goob. Anyways, the light attribute is passion for a journey of personal empowerment. And I feel like you might be guiding other people along on this journey as well. There's something about you that's different this month, Sagittarius, and everybody can tell. Everybody can kind of tell about it. You're stepping up into strength, and I feel like you're taking everybody with you. Again, this is something that Sagittarians are really, really good at. They're natural leaders, and Sagittarians value and make room for everybody and everybody's intelligence, which I feel like is why you are so masterful. For some people, like, you have been like quietly doing some kind of work here to become masterful at something, and people are like, oh, what happened to Sagittarius? And then like all of a sudden, badao, like, you know, there you are. You left, you went, maybe some of you guys like went, you took a class, you took some kind of certification, something like that, and you came back just like bam, you know. The people around you like have a lot of love for you. They're just kind of, they're trying to match you, and they have just a lot of love and respect. I feel like you have people looking out for you and watching your back. This is what happens to holistic leaders, and people who really consider like the people around. And you're just trying to find things in common with the people around you. You're trying to like feel like what people want. You're showing up as the Mother of Pentacles. We have the Daughter of Pentacles right here. So I feel like this is just like finding out how you can help people, how you can like nurture people in some way. Or you have someone doing this for you, but you're in like quite the successful energy this month, Saggies. Apparently I wanted to put this in here. I made a Queen of Cups sandwich. So, yeah, I feel like the people around you are giving you lots of love and lots of support. They might not be saying anything, but I feel like they don't need to. You guys are like bringing in such a good vibe this month, like wherever you're at, and it's creating an environment where people kind of want to be at. You might feel a little tapped, and you might be torn between taking care of people's needs and doing what's expected of you, like from your bosses or from an institutional standpoint. But it's a challenge that you're up for, and it's a challenge that you are ready to take. You know, because you're actually, Saggies, like, you're the perfect person to step up in this role from what I'm seeing. There is something about growing up here. So we have, and I don't mean growing up like you're a child grow up, like I mean you're leveling up. And I did this in another reading because that there was this energy coming out in it for another group. I don't remember what it was. So, but with Lost Boy Ruth B, there was a time when I was alone, nowhere to go, no place to call home. My only friend was the man in the moon, and even sometimes he would go away too. I feel like you guys have been feeling really lonely, or you felt isolated in a group, but it's influencing whatever it is that you're doing, and it's making you one heck of a leader, and people are noticing that. People are noticing like that you have some kind of internal strength this month. I do feel like you guys are climbing up some kind of ladder, and if you're not getting an outright promotion this month, you're definitely on someone's radar, and it's going to lead to good things in the future for sure. Like I do feel like you guys are stepping up in a time where it's critical in some way, and in a way that's just holistic, and it comes from a really genuine place. I feel like people are just starting to kind of take notice of that. They're starting to notice who you actually are, like, you know, your internal self. And I love the strength card coming out in the highest vibrational outcome, because Sagittarius, I talk about this all the time, but the ninth house is the most important house in the zodiac, and Sagittarius rules the ninth house. And I just looked up and saw 9, fulfillment, because our fulfillment really, I feel, rests on our ability to choose and live a spiritual life and do that in an objective way. And a lot of that requires us to become aware of our own lower primal selves, and in order to use our more human self to kind of mitigate that in whatever way. Psychology, funny enough, would call that the ego. That kind of is the mediator between the id, the primal self, and the superego. All of those conditioned responses that are kind of higher order in society, that are like religions and philosophies teach us. And you guys are like stepping up into that, which is exactly the mantle that you're supposed to be taking on as Sagittarians. It's really amazing. And it's like when you expand, everybody else expands with you. The way that you lean into this strength energy, this leadership energy, is the 3 of Cups. This is the Coven card. You have the Gemini card, which is your counterpart at the bottom of the deck here. And this is all about people, right? The air signs, and especially Gemini, rules that 3rd house. This is also a 3. And the 3rd house rules community, the people around us. That's something that you have a focus on. And but I see you in a leadership position, in a benevolent leadership position, kind of bringing clarity, bringing healing, bringing joy, and making it just a nice place to be, honestly. This is like really nice energy, Saggies. Good job. So your hopes and fears, Father of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of you guys, you're hoping for to be in some kind of leadership role. You're hoping for some kind of promotion or some kind of recognition for like what that is. You're also afraid of it because you don't want to be seen as like a corporate shill or somebody who is like selling out. You're not trying to be like authoritative in any way, sticking to tradition. You want to be a very dynamic leader, a fire leader, with both of these energies, you know, because the sun rules the nakshatras at the beginning of all the earth signs. So you're still you're in your strength here. You're in your fire element. It's just, I feel like it's you don't want to be too tamped down. Sagittarians, like, they kind of need to be free, and if they can't travel around, their mind needs to be able to travel around. You're the type of person, let me just reassure you now, that you're always going to be looking to better yourself in some way. That's what I feel like this Pluto card is about. You guys want to change something, probably institutionally, wherever it is you're at. And if it's not like a workspace, which it might be, or like a school, some kind of institution with the Hierophant, there's some kind of tradition. You guys could be an activist energy, Saggies, but there's some kind of tradition. You're willing to roll your hands up and just dig up the gunk that nobody's looked at in a long time, and you're going to do it really masterfully. And I feel like you're also going to stand your ground. So it's like, you know, you might have to be like the tough person in doing that, like in some ways, but I gotta say, like, if somebody's got to do it, this is the energy you want to do that. So let me just start to clarify some of these things here. You guys are leaving your isolation in the past, for sure. I feel like you used it to get yourself in a really good position, and then it's like you're growing from it, and you're coming out into the limelight. You're definitely coming out into the limelight this month, Sagittarius. And what's coming towards you is some kind of an opportunity. It's exciting. And you're gathering some kind of information. You're showing someone who you are. They're taking note of it. It's really, this is awesome. I just want to clarify some more stuff. I just saw the 6 of Wands again. Let me clarify. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, this maybe there's an opportunity to move somewhere. Because I feel like this is some kind of opportunity to expand whatever it is that you're already doing. You might even have to work with a partner to do this. Like one of you is going to cover one front and the other of you will cover another front. You might have the opportunity to travel or move, like move locations or something like that. Yeah, we have this realization energy of some kind of sudden either opportunity. Maybe this is like an opportunity to do some kind of a program, like a study program through your job, like whatever this is. You might have to travel to do that in order to take advantage of some kind of opportunity. This is training. So some of you are like, you're being promoted into some kind of position that will require you to go get some kind of training somewhere else. And in order to move up the ladder, basically, is what I'm getting. This is amazing. Yeah, I am getting the energy of study. I didn't really ask a question. Then the Emperor's at the bottom of the deck. There's some kind of knowledge that you have. It's the person you are, how smart you are, and like there is some kind of studying that helps you in some kind of leadership role. Okay, like the people around you, I feel like want to defend you in some way. Or there's people that are protecting you, or energies that are protecting you. I feel like there's somebody you're working very closely with. Yeah. You have a choice to grow. You have a choice to grow wherever it is that you're at. And you might also have a choice to travel and to leave something. So, and then I just want to see what the second chance is. I don't want to get these again, so. There could be, I mean, I feel like you have to work for something, but you're up for the challenge. Second chance. And then that High Priestess wanted to come out again. We also have the Hermit here. So, this is very, like, withdrawn energy. So, this could be, again, some kind of institution, some kind of education that's coming out. Yeah, like maybe there is something you said no to in the past, but it's coming around again and you've thought about it. You've like really been kind of in isolation and you think that you're probably going to take this opportunity this time. Because I feel like in the past, probably you weren't ready. But now maybe you feel like this is where you belong. So... yeah, you guys are getting offered something. This is so exciting. I do feel like there is a little anxiety that you're not going to make the right choice, but it's like you're, at the end of the day, you're making head over heart decisions. You're super clear-headed about this. You're cutting off what doesn't deserve, what doesn't deserve you, sure. Yeah, you're cutting off things that no longer serve you. And if there are people who are petty betties and jealous, just know that there's equally people on the other side of that equation that have your back and that are protecting you from that harmful gossip or character assassination. I don't feel like that's a big energy here at all. There might be somebody that's jealous of whatever opportunity like it is that you've been given, but people are checking that really quick because it looks like you guys are really like, you would make really good leaders. This energy was like really nice. You know, you are gonna care about people and stuff. So that's what I have for you guys, Sagittarius. All the best to you in August, and I hope to see you back here again. Bye.